Hello everybody and welcome to Dead Rising 2 Case Zero. A small fact about this game, this was released obviously before Dead Rising 2 itself, and it features the same protagonist, Chuck Green, and there's some interesting features of this. This game was pretty much released as kind of like a, sorry Dead Rising 2's taking so long, here, have this as a consolation prize or something along those lines. Now, interesting thing about this is this game leads up to 2. It gives a little bit of backstory about our hero, Chuck Green, and it also, well, you can only get to max level 5 in this game instead of the 50. And that's because, well, you can't get, the max level is 50, but in here you can only get up to level 5 because that file that you save that character on gets carried over to 2, so you can officially start Dead Rising 2 with a level 5 character, making it a little easier depending on which stat you get. Hopefully if you're lucky you get a speed boost and a jump kick. Anything else, well, inventory space also helps. So let's just start up the game. I'm going to start slot 3 because when I do my Dead Rising 2 LP with a friend of mine, I am going to play off the slot 3 character, which will be level 5, hopefully, if I play this right. I plan on saving all the people, unlocking all the doors, and obviously getting all the parts. And if you don't know what that means, well, you'll find out soon enough.
Reporting live from just outside Las Vegas. It has been almost 12 hours since the first reports of a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas. The death toll is estimated to be over 100,000, and as many as a staggering 1 million people may be infected. Spread, the military has set up a 50-mile perimeter outside Las Vegas. They have shoot-to-kill orders for anyone off the main roads. Military and government personnel are screening everyone at the roadblocks before allowing them to leave the quarantine area. Has trickled to a stop in the last few hours, an ominous sign that few survivors remain. Process for a period of 12 hours is being widely administered. Anyone discovered to be infected but not yet cured will be quarantined and reportedly given medical attention.
No, Daddy, no!
Nobody likes shots, honey. But it's very important that you get this.
Daddy, I don't like shots.
You won't have to take another one for a long time. A whole 12 hours.
Maybe we'll run out.
Sorry, sweetie. Daddy's got a few more. Hello? Anybody here? Katie, stay right here. Hey! That's my truck! Stop! Son of a bitch! The Zombrex.
Daddy, there's a man over there.
We're okay now, honey. They can't get in. Katie, Daddy loves you so much.
But where are you going?
I have to go get some more Zombrex and figure out how to get us out of here.
But no, Daddy, I don't even like Zombrex.
I know, honey. But it's very important you need another one before bedtime. You stay here. I promise I'll be back as soon as I can.
You're not afraid of those bad people outside?
Nothing's gonna stop me from keeping you safe.
Now here, we're introduced to the Zombrex mechanic, which is used very often in the main game as well. Zombrex is a drug that's been created. Just adjusting stuff. Every 12 hours, you need to inject it. If you get bitten, you can take Zombrex and you won't die. Overdoses are bad, so it's only within the time frame of being bitten. You get a counter of how many Zombrex you have. Katie needs Zombrex, that ugly little demon child look there. Look at those eyebrows. Gosh! Check the watch, and you have to check the watch. And the watch is actually digital this time, so it's not like in the other game where you needed to know how to tell time to do that. Now, we start at level 1 with 2,000 bucks, because... maintenance is a new mechanic in the next game. You can combine certain items that have that little wrench icon to create even more powerful weapons, or more silly weapons, really. Now, a bit of backstory on Mr. Chuck Green. He's a motorcyclist. Also, combine those two, you get a spike bat. The most used and most useful weapon in this prelude thing. You'll use it a lot. Chuck Green is a motorcyclist. He's famous-ish, and hijack is like the name of his stuff. Now, I suggest, I'm only gonna get the 1 health for now. Now, if you play this game right, and save all the survivors and spend some free time grinding out some XPs, some PPs, prestige points if you will, then you can very much get level 5 with only 1 run. Okay, now I have to check that over there. It says I don't know if there's no signs or anything leading up to there, so whatever. And as you can see, you go incredibly slow. But the creators counteracted that with giving you a very tiny map. It's not too huge, this world, so getting from spot A, from A to B is not that difficult. And like the previous Dead Rising, there is a lot of wacky outfits you can get. There you can dress up in a waitress's outfit, bowling shirt thing. It's pretty good. And yeah, there's a lot of walking because you're so slow. It takes a while, and the place is just freaking packed with zombies. No zombies when you come in, but after you come in, like right when it's inconvenient, there's tons. I'm probably gonna cut out the. Oh my god, so many tutorials. Blah blah. It's wrecked. Oh, this one's actually a story of case files. So there's a quarantine here, oddly enough. Even though the disaster happened and Chuck like just escaped it, and there's already like a quarantine set up here with the freaking mass. I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't seem right to have all these zombies in this quarantine here after not much happened, not long after the thing.
Thank God.
I repeat, come in Charlie 6. We're organizing backup for your blockade now. Hang tight and do not let anyone pass your post. A new quarantine crew with full security detail will be there at 2100 hours. Repeat, backup will be there by nightfall.
Yeah, I can fix this.
So much stuff. So this is the main plot, I guess you could say, of this game. Oh, it's so much faster with this. The main plot of this is military's coming. They're gonna take Katie away because infection stuff. I don't know. But you, as her father, must prevent her. By the way, this thing's invincible. So if you want to go for some of the zombie killing achievements and don't care much about the story, feel free, because this thing will not break. Because it's story driven. Because well, story driven. It's Chuck driven. Haha. But yeah. Military's coming. You don't want to be here when they're around, because military's always bad in these kind of games. So you get a bike and you have to repair it. More on that in a minute.
Hold on, honey. Everything's gonna be just fine. Daddy's gotta go get a few things.
Daddy, I don't feel so good. Can I have some more of that medicine now?
I can't give it to you too early, honey. It's dangerous. You'll get too much.
Can you fix the motorbike, Daddy?
Daddy can fix anything.
So here we're on the last case. This is the bulk of the game right here. Save continue, yeah, sure, since it's fairly thing. The whole thing with Daddy can fix anything, I guess, is the excuse for you can combine stuff. So, you need 5 parts. That screen in the far right, don't worry about that, it's just a waste of time. But we need 5 parts throughout the world, and we can get most of them now, along with a couple survivors now. But one of them in particular, we have to wait several hours. Now, if you noticed, his watching the cutscene said like 4:30, but I just checked it's like 7:30. So it's kind of weird, especially since. I think you can see through that guy's head there. Yeah, as I was saying, his watch says 4:30, which is weird considering how it's like so bright and sunny and stuff when he gets there, and it's he obviously takes a little while to get to the place and back. So yeah, that's weird. That was the Queen scene, obviously, not the one with all the boys dancing around in frilly clothes, but the scene introducing to us to the Queen mechanic, which is in the first game, and which will continue to be, hopefully, which is in every other Dead Rising game out there right now, except maybe the other DLC one, which is weird. But you have to talk to this guy, you have to clear the place. It's easier just to get a queen and clear it out, because why not, and get this dick out of trouble. 3, I don't know if 3's gonna have the queen system, honestly, because 3's looking more action-y in fucking Call of Duty, which sucks so hard. I don't like 3. I don't like what they're going with 3. It looks too gritty and too realistic. It doesn't have this kind of look to it, you know? It's like an animated, wacky, cartoony-ish, almost like that look, but whatever. Enough of that. Save this guy. He'll take you to the pawn shop. Take you to the pawn shop, baby. And you actually do need to do this for story stuff, so... Oh, yeah, if he dies, you're pretty much screwed. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for helping. Now, the reason why I say that is because he has the wheel here, which you need, and Zombrex, which... If you want to get all the survivors, you need at least 2 Zombrex. So... I can now get some survivors, but... I'm going to, I'm planning this out. I can get 2 part pieces right now before I get the survivors. So, well, 1 before and 1 after, but I can get 2 along with 2 survivors right now. That guy technically counts as a survivor, so, and you can get him right at the get-go. I don't want to go around this way. I'm gonna go through the movie theater. Now, yes, in your spare time, you want to try to get some XP, but also try to get 30,000. There's a way to get fairly easy money, I believe. I think the trick here works. You see the ones with cash under them? I believe if you can play them 5 times and they always win, so I'll be using that later to get the money, but for now, I'm not going to bother too much because I can get another part piece, which is rather difficult to get. By the way, lock door number 1. There are 2 more lock doors, one in which is mandatory. I will be showing you that, of course. And here we get the engine. A very useful, very mandatory thing to get. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to want to pack a queen for later. So let's get this engine, let's rev up on out of here. Oh, don't touch me. Don't. Oh. The worst part is when you get it in surrounded and this kind of thing happens, so I guess I have to waste my queen here. I didn't want to do it there, but get out of my way, guy. This is really bad. Come on. That really sucked. That wasted a lot of time, and there's still zombies around. The unfortunate part is they can like touch you when you're jumping, and it counts as hard. It counts as enough damage for some reason to drop the base. No, the piece of the bike. So yeah, it kind of sucks. There's so much to do that it really it's such a bother being so slow, so low leveled. If I just had like one more inventory space or something, oh, that guy just all of a sudden grew a queen. That guy all of a sudden became a queen. Over here are survivor number 2 and 3, Gemini and Guy. And yes, you can use the part pieces as weapons, but it's kind of not advisable because they're slow and clunky. Most of them are, and the ones that aren't just aren't that great. This guy, he needs 2 boozes, so let's get him the 2 boozes. Yes, this guy is an alcoholic. Oh, it looks tasty. Trying to say something to me, guy? Yeah. This starts in 2. It's a lot better. It's a lot better is a thing. Juices, whatever. And in 2, it's more evident that there's survivors that don't really want to live because they're all like, "Oh yeah, I'll come with you. You save me from this zombie-ridden hell into a safe place so I can live. Just give me money." It's like, how about you just die? So you need to give him the beers, and then you can talk to her. And she's like, "Why'd you do it? Oh no, all the horror. Money's not worth. It's gonna clean up this puke." All right, come on, Gemini. Get this, and we have done amazing progress. Now I know I did say you can complete this game in 2 to 3 hours, and I'm already half an hour in. But my estimate really is without any cutscenes. So, and a lot of this 25 minutes already has been cutscenes. So, yeah, I played this with cutscenes once to learn the story, and then after that I was like, all right, I pretty much don't watch them again. And Gemini is stuck, of course. The one run in which it's useful for her not to be... Oh, she's unstuck. The AI in this and 2 are considerably better than 1. In 1, once you get like max level from all the survivors... By the way, this is another part piece. And this one can actually be stuck in your inventory. This is the only of the part pieces, the bike pieces, that can, so... Yeah. I usually pick it up here just because it is another inventory spot that's taken up, so... Yeah, and plus you don't want to lug it all the way around when it's literally like right next to here.